look at a lot of the like movements and the ways as great challenges too. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, all of it is just like when you're in with the people and you're working on producing something or you give somebody a verse, it's the best feeling. I love that shit.
You got any stories? Got any?
About like artists I've worked with?
Yeah, or a song that you worked on that it was like I know you work with Kanye. You work with, is there ever a time you mix something or he mixes something? You're like, no, you guys argue over it. Or?
Yeah, I mean the Kanye sessions were always great. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the type of dude that like. I said it one time in an interview. If you coming in delivering pizza and he got a beat up, he's gonna ask you, "What you think?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he's always interested in what everybody else thinks about his shit. So those were always great conversations, and those were great sessions working on that shit and Watch the Throne, and you know sitting with Jay and then the Mercer and shit. And like I remember when he said, "You run up on Yeezy the wrong way, I might hurt you." Like, I forget Bro's name. He just passed. You know, I forget his name. Damn, but he ran up on Ye. Like, yo, I need you to do da-da-da. He was kind of like, ooh.
A little off.
Yeah. And Jay was like, yo, Tom, really? Like, he was like, and the security, he was like, no. You play it. Like, he screamed on the nigga. Like, he was about to really, you know what I mean? Next couple nights, you know, because he don't write, you know, he was like, run up on Yeezy the wrong way, you know, live from the Mercer. Run up on you the wrong way, I might hurt you. Came from that shit. So I remember we was coming out here like 2 in the morning, and Duke ran up on Ye. You know, working with damn, bro, it's just so much. Working with Whitney was great. Whitney Houston, R.I.P. That was an experience.
Know Tupac.
Huh?
Everybody want to know Tupac.
Oh, Tupac? Oh, yeah, but we never worked as that. That was my man, you know what I'm saying? But we never worked in the studio, but we worked on that movie.
Yeah.
But the Whitney shit was great. Just working with her, watching us sing. Same thing with Mariah, like working with Mariah those times, like those were great experiences. Stevie. Working with Prince was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. Like he just was cut dry in the studio. He just knew what he wanted. He was efficient. Like, you know.
Who would you say is the most? Well, you just named Prince. I can't really go any further than that. In creating these hits. Is there a mission when you walk into that studio?
I think the mission always is just to be fresh. I'm just from that era where we was like, F-R-E, we was just like, that's the era, you know what I mean? Yeah. I just want to be fresh, you know what I'm saying? Like that was the whole thing. Like when I made beats, sometimes I'm like, how would Shorty react to it? You know what I mean? Like, what's she gonna say? How she gonna move to this? Is she gonna be like, I don't know, I don't like this? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I always try to keep that, I keep that, like, in the shit that I do, you know what I mean? But, I just keep it close to the essence, man. Just staying fresh and fly, New York, you know what I mean? Like, you just wanna, and you always wanna come out, break out a little something they don't ever see.
When you're in the studio, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so when you're doing a beat, you always wanna just have a little unique with it, you know what I mean? So
Busta called you. I just want to get your reaction to this. Busta said how much you had discovered so many people in your time, and how many people you had put on, and how, like, production-wise. He called you the East Coast Dr. Dre. He said had you been signing people to your own joint, producing them, you would be considered Dr. Dre.
I turned down a lot of shit foolishly early. So I had an opportunity to be that, but I don't know, man. I was just doing some. I don't think I was ready for it. You know what I mean? I thought I was ready, but I don't know. I just was in a different headspace. I could have had that shit. I could have had Buzz. Yo, I had Raekwon's them. I had the the Purple Tape demo. I took it to Sylvia Rome, and she's like, I already got a Wu-Tang member. I got ODB. You know what I mean? I took her to, had Erykah. I had a few things that I could have did.
You just say Busta, Erykah Badu, Raekwon the Chef.
Well, I had Raekwon's first demo.
Yeah.
Meg Thee Stallion.
For the Purple.
Well, Megan Thee Stallion, yeah.
There's
Can we add
Slum
Mobb Deep to
Village.
that?
Redman.
Not probably not Mobb Deep.
No, probably not.
You said
But they were
Redman.
already here.
Redman.
But I heard the Redman demo. I didn't have it, but I heard it.
Yeah, but you could have went and got it
And I
had
told
you
Russell-
not told somebody else to go get it. You
He
could have
said,
went and got it.
Yeah.
Had you been headhunting, you could have just went and got that on your. I'm hearing the shapings of East Coast Dr. Dre.
You know
Busta
it's so
said
fun,
that
nah,
shit.
but you know
Nah.
I love Dre too, cause that's one. We've been speaking a lot over the past couple of years, he and I. Well, over the last pandemic thing. So it's funny when you say, and somebody else was saying that. I forget who, but
This is Busta's thing. Not this. Like
no, I
came
heard
from
somebody.
Bust.
Yeah, but it's like Dre is somebody that. You know, that's the big bro, but he's somebody that I've always had a volley with. You know what I mean? So when they came out with Straight Outta Compton and shit, we was in LA, we had a show. We actually had a show in Compton with KRS. And I remember being out there hearing niggas always running around rocking that shit. And I asked one of the dudes who was there, yo, what's everybody seem to be playing this that I hear running by? And the next time I heard a car run by play, I was like, yeah, what's that? He said, oh, that's that N.W.A. shit. The N.W.A. So me and Ali was like, we gotta get it. So we got the cassette, flew back home. We used to be pushing the Ali's green Beamer all over the city, blasting that shit.
Yeah.
We felt like we was the first niggas in New York playing that shit.
Yeah.
So then boom, yeah. So then I was like, yo.
crazy.
So one night I was like, yo, we gotta make our shit. The next shit, we gotta get this kind of sound. So I started with Low End Theory off of that shit.
Wow.
So Dre goes through all that shit he goes through. You know what I mean?
So Dr. Dre inspired.
Low End Theory. So boom, when he was making the Chronic, him and Warren, them niggas was stay listening to Low End Theory. Low End Theory. Low End Theory. So when he made the Chronic, he was like, yeah, I gotta get some shit like. So and we share that story every time we talk. Like
That's
it seemed like,
crazy.
you know what I mean? So we have a great vibe like that. That's the bro. That's the one dude. You know, I love Marley, I love Large, I love Pete, love Dilla, love Preem, like niggas is nice, Pharrell, Tim, the list goes on. But just like era connection, like just like a real kind of low key competition, but
I'm
not
watching.
really watching, listening,
Yeah.
inspired.
Yeah.
The guy, you know that's my like guy that we go like
like
this
a
with.
versus to me.
That sounds about.
Nah, I'm not doing that.